In this episode of Sound of Melbourne Streetscape, as part of our journey discussing and exploring the Melbourne streets culture, we'll be talking to Simon Paparo, a professional singer and street performer who has been busking for the past 6 years. Simon Paparo has been performing on the Melbourne street for 4 years and also produces songs for numbers of artists, including himself. Guys, I'm with Simon Paparo.
Yep,
is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
And I'm here, your host.
Indeed.
And yeah, we're gonna learn more about Simon Paparo today, and it was a good, really good performance. I love it. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing busking on and off for about 20 years. I'm pretty recent to Burke Street Mall. I used to live in Sydney for a long time and I did a lot of busking there. But yeah, I moved to Melbourne about 4 years ago. So
4 years ago.
yeah.
Oh, 2 years in Sydney,
Yeah.
4 years in Melbourne.
I started busking with a friend of mine. We started writing some music together, and a friend from high school, another guy that I used to play with. We decided let's write some songs and get it out on the street.
Would you like to share any highlights or bad experience?
There's been some really good nights. I remember there was one time in the tunnel in Central Station in Sydney where there was a lot of people coming down that just come out of Randwick Racecourse from the races, and they came down, and there was a group of guys that were like literally promoting all my music on the spot and saying, hey, give this guy money. And it was a really good it was just nice. It was like nice to have their support, and it was probably one of my best takings that day as well, so that helped.
So let's talk about the policy and regulation. Pretty sure you and I, we know like Melbourne City Council, they have this regulations policy they made for the streets performers.
Yes, yeah.
And how does that regulations impact you as an artist?
I think every now and then it can impact you. I mean, sometimes they have officers that are checking that we're not going over the sound requirements. So sometimes there can be noise complaints and things like that. But I mean, in general, I think Melbourne City Council are very supportive of the busking community, and the fact that they allow us to perform here at regular slots, and it's all sort of very regimented and stuff, and it's fair. So, for example, the other buskers playing right now, we swap every half an hour, we do our thing, and I think it's really a good thing from the council to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. Like, of course, there's a community of buskers just in Melbourne City. How does the community look like? How does it feel like to be part of that community?
It's really nice, actually. I've only been in the Burke Street Mall community of busking for the last 4 months or something like that. But everybody's been really warm and receptive, and everyone sort of helps each other out with ideas, and we go to a weekly meeting. That's where we pick the spots for each week, so it's all picked fairly. And yeah, like, you know, we all start doing gigs together, and you know, it's a real nice community. This city is renowned for its cultural image, and yeah, the buskers are a part of that. You know, the street artists that draw on the ground. You know, everyone. Like, it's a really great city in terms of, you know, supporting that
It's just not music.
artistic growth. Yeah. So the album launch is it's a double EP launch with Daniel Shaw and support from Cheeky Chalk and Beth Winter, and it's at the Toff in town on Sunday, the 14th of October, and it's starting at 6 p.m.